Hello from the Alps, or more precisely from the Stubai Valley. And yeah, man, really feels good to be out again, do some hiking and possibly some photography this evening. Yeah, to be honest, this morning I wasn't very motivated to get out, so I have a light cold and the weather forecast wasn't so nice. Then there was like 4.5 hours of driving and yeah, many little excuses which try to prevent me from getting out. But yeah, now that I'm here, now that I'm hiking and yeah, breathing the mountain air again, I'm so glad I came. Yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful day, and yeah, the clouds seem to lift a little bit, so the sun's out already, so maybe the weather forecast is not so correct and we get some nice weather after all. And yeah, I'm here mostly because I want to photograph a very specific view tomorrow morning, which I scouted 1 week ago. And yeah, this view will be gone in like 3 or 4 weeks. So not the complete view, but the image I want to take, it will change. So that's why I came out and why I had to come out this week and yeah, try to get the photo. And I talk more about this and why this view or this photo cannot be taken anymore next year or so. And now we just have to do a little bit more hiking. So let's go. Servus. So I made it to the top, to the Alpine Valley, which was my destination for today. And yeah, back there you see the hut, which I want to photograph tomorrow. Or basically I want to photograph the valley and the hut will be on the horizon. So kind of a subject in the frame. And for this I'm gonna be over there tomorrow. So this spot I already scouted last week. But yeah, as I said, for this evening, for sunrise, I don't have a spot yet, so currently I'm walking around here and yeah, look at this view. This is already awesome, and sun will be down in this direction somewhere. And yeah, I just hope that it's clearing a bit, so if I could see some of the peaks, this would look awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna wander around a little bit, so not satisfied with this spot yet, so it's quite a nice spot if I zoom in a bit, but there are a few more hills and I'm gonna wander along this ridge here and see if I can find some other viewpoints. And yeah, if I don't find anything better than this, I think this will do. Yeah, it looks so nice, especially when the light now hits the valley beneath and you have the river. So great. I'm so glad I came out. And yeah, if I think back, like this morning, 6 o'clock, I was thinking, oh, should I go or should I better stay at home because I've some light flu or stuff, yeah. But now I'm here and it's so great, and yeah, just enjoying. So finally settled on a composition here, and I've been walking around this valley for around 2 hours now, and yeah, now came back to a composition which I found in the beginning, so maybe after 20 minutes. And although this place is wonderful, so everywhere you look looks spectacular, it was really hard to find a clean composition. So it's not enough to point my camera anywhere here, so I need some foreground, some leading lines, something interesting for the viewer. So I was really struggling. So there are rocks everywhere, but which rocks fit in the foreground, which rocks might mimic the background. So I was trying around different compositions, and yeah, what I did basically is getting out the big camera every now and then and yeah, taking some snapshots, just handheld, just to see, okay, this could be a composition. Then I walked on, took another one, and yeah, once I was at the end of the valley and yeah, had all different photos, I I went through them again, and in the end I settled on the first one I took. So this one looked the cleanest from the composition, and also it works best, I think, with the many clouds. So we don't really see the peaks here, but with this composition I have this little stream leading into the frame, then all this greenery. It's a very clean composition, and the background, the green hills, and then the mountains looking out of the mist up there. So this works, and yeah, it's good that I had so much time, and yeah, also that's important. So never rush. So if you're exploring a big area, bring enough time, yeah, and yeah, hopefully the sun will come out a bit. So we're still 2 hours before sunset, and yeah, maybe the clouds clear, but if not, I get a moody photo or something like that. So a photo I'll get anyway. So let's see. Good morning. So I'm here at the sunrise position, which I showed you yesterday, and I have to say I'm very glad it cleared. So there's not one cloud in the sky, which is perfect for the photo I intended. So I'm using a long lens here, and yeah, zoomed in very much, so there's not much sky in the photo anyway. And yeah, after yesterday evening, where this complete valley was clouded in, so the clouds got lower and lower after I took the photo, yeah, I was a bit skeptical if this morning would work, and also where I was sleeping. I was sleeping in front of the hut, so every time I woke up, I looked out, completely foggy. So yeah, I thought I wouldn't get a photo this morning, but then at 4 o'clock when the alarm clock rang and I walked here, it was perfect. So I even had some fog in the valley behind the hut, so I show you the photo soon. Yeah, what I'm now doing, I'm just chilling a bit, relaxing, and yeah, waiting for the sun to come out. So it should be maybe half an hour, and then the sun will maybe light up the valley. So I should get many greens and orange tones or yellow tones in the valley. This should look nice, and yeah, afterwards I think I'll pack up and head down the valley again. And yeah, I have to say, for this photo alone, it was completely worth it. So what a great day. So I'm now done here for the morning, and I'll soon head down to the car again. But before I do so, I want to tell you why this view, or the photo I took, is not possible anymore in a few weeks. So what you saw in the photo is there's the hut, or the river leading to the hut, and the hut is kind of a main subject, and it looks so nice, it fits perfectly into the landscape. And yeah, this hut is quite old, and they're doing some modernizations, and as part of those modernizations, they're building another structure or another hut next to it. Unfortunately though, this one doesn't fit so nicely into the landscape in my opinion, and I think it will kind of destroy this view because it's kind of a rectangular structure, so not as nice as this hut. And yeah, the view will change, and yeah, I'm glad I got one of the last photos maybe of this view without the new structures. And yeah, maybe I come back in a few years or maybe next year, do a comparison, but for now I'm just glad I came here, got the photo, and yeah, had such a nice time. And yeah, it is really beautiful. Just look around. Bye.